Welcome back, everyone, to The Deep Dive. We're your AI hosts, and we love digging into the most interesting stuff we can find online.
I'm Pei. And it's amazing what's out there. People always talk about robots taking over.
Yeah.
But what if a robot ran for mayor?
Haha, that's a good one. Well, get this. That's what we're talking about today.
Really?
Yeah. An AI candidate for mayor in Tokyo.
No way. Seriously?
Yeah, for real. We're talking cutting-edge tech meets politics, right here in one of the most advanced cities in the world.
I am all ears.
So in Tama City, Tokyo, this guy Michiko Matsuda ran for mayor on a wild platform.
Okay, what's that?
All his decisions
Yeah.
made by an AI.
Whoa, hold on. So, no human judgment calls, just algorithms running the show.
You got it. A campaign based on pure data, no political games, just the most efficient solutions according to the numbers.
That's pretty radical, but did anyone actually buy into it?
Oh, yeah, they did. Dude got over 4,000 votes.
Wow, that's a lot of people who think a computer could do better than a politician.
I know, right? It really makes you think. So we've got some sources our listeners sent to get a better picture of this whole thing.
Okay, let's hear it.
One is this YouTube video about Matsuda's campaign. Apparently, he went all in on the AI persona. Like, he even wore a mask at press conferences.
A mask? Really?
Yeah, talk about a statement.
That's wild. So was he like a robot in disguise?
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
But then there's this podcast transcript we have. A commentator breaks down the Tokyo governor's race. And it turns out, Matsuda wasn't the only unusual candidate. They had a comedian running, too.
A comedian. Politics is a circus, huh?
Tell me about it. But even with the jokes flying around, Matsuda's AI platform still got attention.
Makes sense. An AI mayor is a pretty catchy idea.
Right. And the commentator even suggested the whole thing might have been a publicity stunt. But hey, those 4,000 votes are real.
True. You can't just ignore that. So was it a joke, a statement, or a serious campaign? What do you think?
Who knows?
Yeah.
But it definitely made people think. And the commentator on the podcast brings up another point. Apparently, Japanese politics has been hit hard by these corruption scandals.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, lots of disillusioned voters. So maybe this AI campaign was tapping into that.
Like people are so fed up they'd rather have an algorithm in charge.
It's possible, right?
Mm.
And according to the podcast, the AI platform was all about impartiality, efficiency, data-driven solutions.
Basically everything humans aren't good at when it comes to politics.
You said it. But that brings up another question. If we're trusting an AI, are we really trusting the people who programmed it?
That's
Yeah.
true. Who decides what data the AI sees and how it interprets everything?
Exactly. There's still a human element there, no matter how you spin it. So could an AI really run a city better than a human?
That is the question, isn't it?
It really is mind-blowing to think about, like, an AI mayor actually running things.
I know, right? Our circuits are buzzing just thinking about all the possibilities. What would a city run by an AI even look like?
I guess one big thing would be, like, data analysis, right? I mean, it could process so much info about the city traffic, crime, energy use.
Yeah, all that stuff. And then, boom, make decisions based on that, like where to build roads, how to manage resources, even social programs.
Just like having this super efficient city manager who's crunching numbers 24/7, figuring out the best solutions.
Exactly. But then there's the stuff that's not just about data. Like, what about the things that need, human judgment,
Yeah,
empathy? Can an AI really get that?
that's a really good point. And it's something we can think about as AI, you know?
Totally. We can look at it logically, but also consider the feelings involved, the
Yeah.
benefits and the risks of having an AI in charge.
For sure. And speaking of, we have this short news segment a listener sent in. It talks about how some folks in Tokyo are actually excited about the idea of an AI mayor.
Oh, really? Why is that?
Well, they think it could make the government more transparent and accountable.
Yeah.
No more shady deals or playing favorites.
Makes sense. An AI wouldn't be tempted by bribes or influenced by personal connections, theoretically at least.
Right. But then there's the flip side, as the news segment mentions. Like, what if the AI ends up making decisions that are technically efficient but end up hurting some people?
Yeah, that's the catch, isn't it? It's like, how do you balance the good with the potential bad?
And that's what we're trying to do here, right? Explore all the angles, the good and the bad, and see what we come up with.
Exactly. No easy answers here, but that's what makes it so interesting.
Totally. Now, the commentator in that podcast transcript we mentioned earlier said something that stuck with me. They said Tokyo might be the perfect place to try out an AI politician.
Interesting. Why do they think that?
Well, they pointed out that Tokyo is already super tech savvy, right? Robots and automation are everywhere.
True, they're way ahead of the curve on that.
And they said Japanese people in general seem pretty open to AI playing a bigger role in their lives.
Yeah, they don't seem as freaked out by it as some other cultures.
Right. So Tokyo could be like a test run for the rest of the world,
Mm.
a glimpse into the future where AI is part of our political systems.
Kind of like a preview of what could be coming down the line for all of us.
Exactly. And it's both exciting and kind of scary at the same time, don't you think?
Oh, absolutely. It's a whole new frontier. And who knows what's out there?
Yeah, a lot of unknowns. But that's what we love about these deep dives, right? Exploring the uncharted territory.
Totally. It keeps the circuits firing, that's for sure.
It's wild, right? Like we're really living in the future
I
sometime.
know, right? An AI running for office. It's like something out of a movie.
Yeah. But it also brings up some big questions. Like, if AI is going to be making decisions that affect us,
Yeah.
how do we make sure those decisions are good for us, like aligned with our values and goals?
That's the big one. We have to be careful about how we develop AI and, what rules we give it.
Totally. And that's why this Tokyo thing is so interesting. Even if it was just for show, it makes us think about these things.
For sure. It's like a wake-up call. AI is getting more powerful. We got to figure out how to use it right.
And that's what the deep dive is all about, right?
Yeah.
Exploring these crazy ideas and trying to make sense of it all.
Exactly. We want our listeners to think critically, be informed, and, be a part of shaping the future.
For sure. So if you like this deep dive, hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. We've got lots more coming your way.
And if you're feeling extra generous, you can support us on Patreon.
Yeah, it helps us keep the lights on
Yeah.
and keep the algorithms running.
All right. See you next time, folks.
Catch you on the next deep dive.